What is up, XRP Army? We have some exciting news regarding the stablecoin, Elon Musk, hype, lots of interesting development for XRP. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. Links to everything is always in the description. Let's first start with Elon Musk. This is troll, so take it with a grain of salt, but he was briefly following 589 people. Now it's increased, it's like 592. But not only that, but in the same day he reached 589, his pinned tweet from 4 hours ago starts with the standard. So you can't make this stuff up. The standard 589. Guys, I don't know, like that's a little bit strange coincidence. Take it with a heaping grain of salt. But look, like if there wasn't that tweet plus that, I get it. You know, Brad Garlinghouse, I think he's also following 589 people. 589 is a very classic OG meme. So let me know, what do you guys think? Is this just cap? Or is Elon Musk hinting at something for XRP? Ito saying you can't make this stuff up. 590 now. Yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's talk about the stablecoin because progress has been teased. U.Today coming to us. A fantastic website, by the way. Ripple stablecoin expected to be a game changer for the XRPL ecosystem. Let's get a little zoom in on here. We're going to hear from David Schwartz as well. So let's focus in on David Schwartz. One of the takeaways that was shared by some XRP community members was that further details on the stablecoin will be discussed in roughly a month. So the key thing, guys, I think we're going to see a big announcement at the XRPL Apex event in Amsterdam, which is slated for June 11th, June 13th. Let's check out this clip where we get some more info and just see the context of this, see what David Schwartz has to say, shall we?
Areas where volatility is enormous. So we're going to target those types of use cases.
David, is there a name for the Ripple stablecoin by chance?
You know what? You're just going to have to call it the Ripple stablecoin for now.
I don't know about name. What do you guys think? USDX, USDR, USD? What do you guys think? There's a lot of speculation for the ticker. But yeah, we'll call it the Ripple stablecoin. Technically the second stablecoin because we've been chilling at 50 cents for a decade.
I am told that I cannot disclose the name on pain of death until... so come to Apex in Amsterdam. And is it June?
It's next month, which is June.
Oh yeah, okay. So next month, come to Amsterdam. And I think you will be among the first to know the... Maybe we should start some betting pools about what the name is.
Good idea. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw something out there. I mean, you said Ripple stablecoin.
I've heard people call it the Ripple stablecoin. I don't think that's a, like, I mean, we could call it Ripple stablecoin. Potentially, that's not incredibly, that's not the wrong reason. USD Ripple, USDR, USDX. So yeah.
Yo, see, a couple of tickers I threw out. USDX, USDR. What do you guys think it's gonna be?
You guys can come up with a betting pool of all the possible names. Make sure to have a none of the above category in case you guys didn't get it. And, best of luck.
Yeah, and I think that's a great idea. Let the community decide what the Ripple stablecoin should be called. Schwartz coin, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can push that through the rest of the company. I don't know, maybe.
You guys will have to come to Apex to find out about it. So
I want to see.
Gotta go to Apex to find out the ticker. No thanks. What do you guys think it's gonna be though, man? It's gonna... I enjoyed that he has a little bit of a poetic jazz, comical, interesting personality. That's one thing I like about David Schwartz is that he's witty and smart and like creative. And that's what I like about the Ripple team. Like they all have very different flavors. You know, I think David Schwartz and Brad Garlinghouse have a nice like back and forth, you know, a little bit of that Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man type beat, you know?
Every single one of you, I know who you are.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the importance of automated market makers, also known as AMM. So what is an automated market maker?
So an automated market maker is something that sort of adapts the time between buyers and sellers. These exist in many traditional markets. If you have a broker and you go to buy stock in a publicly traded company like IBM, there is a healthy order book of people who will buy the stock from you and people who will sell the stock to you. And there are professionals whose job is to make sure that that market exists. They trade on the exchanges, and they generally get preferential access to the exchange in exchange for committing to keep those sort of spreads tight on the market. An automated market maker is the decentralized version of the same thing. It's always willing to buy and sell an asset so that if I want to buy an asset today and maybe Rachel wants to sell it tomorrow, I may not want to wait until she's ready to sell, and she may not want to wait until I'm ready to buy. So an automated market maker has a pile of two assets, let's say USD and XRP, and it's always willing to buy XRP, and it's always willing to sell XRP at some price so that other people can trade whenever they want.
I appreciate the explanation and the question, but it's like, why not just use like a one sentence ELI5 layman terms and compare it to like tech that we already have, like the Uniswap, the Pancake Swaps of the world. A little bizarre. I mean, you're speaking to a technical crowd, you know, why are we talking about like the technical explanation of AMMs? I don't know. Is that just me, guys? What do you think?
But there's another important thing about automated market makers compared to like the more traditional market makers. Because the automated market makers are implemented on decentralized blockchains, you can participate in an automated market maker not just by trading with it, but also by a sort of the equivalent of lending in assets. So remember I said the automated market maker has to have some USD so it can buy XRP whenever someone wants to sell it. And it has to have some XRP so it can sell XRP whenever someone else wants to buy it. What an automated market maker does is it makes a return. It generates revenue from various different mechanisms, including the spreads on its trades. And if you lend it your XRP or your USD or both,
oh my goodness, yeah, this kind of went down south after hearing the stablecoin. Like, guys, like, just be like Uniswap, Pancake Swap, LP fees, bada boom, bada bing. I don't know. Like, sometimes people ask very dry questions. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just ranting.
Then you own a sort of share in the automated market maker, and you benefit from the trades that that automated market maker makes.
This is the problem, though, is like most casual users, you saw how they got wrecked during AMM's first deployment, adding just single-sided liquidity and then not understanding arbitrage and getting just wrecked. Most users just want simple solutions. They don't want to go and start adding LP and they don't understand how LP tokens work. They don't understand like these things. And I think it's a more technical user who is more adept to take advantage of liquidity provision. That's why I like proof of stake, because proof of stake is just like, okay, delegate, get rewarded. Boom, boom, pow. Single-sided, simple, no vesting. That's why I always like, I don't know. It obviously bridges the gap for people who want to make some sort of passive income. That's the words of Ripple, not mine, when it comes to using the AMMs. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not excited about AMMs. It was bound to happen. But I'm more excited about stablecoin growth, US capital flowing through, and we'll see what happens. I think this stablecoin, it really rides or dies on this stablecoin. If this stablecoin doesn't pour in capital, doesn't bring in adoption, doesn't increase goods and services for the XRP token, then I'm going to be really concerned for XRP past this bull run.
And one of the things that I've noticed in this space is that a lot of ideas that don't seem that interesting from one side are very interesting from the other side. Like, for example, there are these lending protocols that are mostly so that like rich people can spend their Bitcoin without having like to pay income tax. That's not super exciting, right? Like, you can borrow against it and that's not taxable, and like really rich people want to hold their Bitcoin, they made millions of dollars and now they can buy groceries without paying taxes. That's not super exciting. But on the flip side of that is someone who's lending the dollars that has a very valuable collateral, who has a secure loan that they're making an interest rate on, and that person might have had no ability to get a return on their assets. The counterparties to the AMM traders, and maybe you don't care about traders and speculators being and arbitrageurs being able to make money, but it's interesting that you have a way at a fairly low and well understood risk to get a return on your assets by participating on the other side of the AMM.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long explanation. It's appreciated, but like I said, you know, I think that proof of stake is nice. I really like that ability of just to delegate, vested, unvested, easy peasy lemon squeezy. But you know, I like that he did tease about the stablecoin, and hopefully we see a reveal in June over at the Apex event. So they've yet to disclose detailed information regarding the stablecoin. But I think that we're going to see more of a reveal in June over in the Netherlands. Another takeaway is that the Ripple stablecoin is ideal for institutions, as we've continued to cover on this channel: enterprise grade, monthly attestations, fiat backed, American. And this, in my opinion, is going to be coinciding with Tether, Circle, USDC. They're all going to exist. They're all proponents and supporters of the US dollar. Vet, who's also an XRP DUNL validator, who highlighted the vast potential use cases of XLS 68D sponsor specification in this regard. And we see how there's a lot of improvements with like provision of like payments and fees and making those barriers reduced. So I think we're headed in the right direction with Ripple. The proposed stablecoin by Ripple is supposed to be 100% backed by US dollar deposits, short-term US government treasuries, and other cash equivalents. And I think this is very refreshing, because the people who are concerned, and with Ripple leading compliance first, based in the United States, guys, it's so easy and simple to see this blueprint. So good stuff. Not a few in the XRP community are sprouting that FUD. I gave up responding to this nonsense after presenting scores of reason why it made no sense. So this is in response to the bearable bull. One of the most idiotic arguments I hear about XRP is that Ripple is senselessly dumping on the market, and that Ripple will rug pull the XRP community once everything is said and done. So, full stop, guys. There's still a lot of morons in the XRP community. There's a lot of guys spreading FUD in the XRP army. People who think that Ripple is just dumping and that they're responsible for the downside volatility. It's not. We need more goods. We need more services. The sells that occur are tiny, and tons of other blockchains do some sort of aspect like that, if not multiplied by much, much more. So let's hear from Brad Garlinghouse here.
Anyone thinks that Ripple is not 100% behind XRP is just missing, they've lost the plot. Like, we are totally committed, and that we will remain totally committed.
There you go. Like, they're not trying to dump and dip. We remain committed. We are totally committed. Straight from the CEO. You know, if you don't believe me, believe the CEO. And again, Ethereum not being a security, launching on Ethereum with the stablecoin, in addition to XRPL. It's so simple. Often it's like we're upset with price and then we take it out in the form of FUD. But we just have to see the simple blueprint and be patient. Get ready for a new season of crypto in 1 minute. So this is pretty cool. I won't play back the audio, but Ripple is doing like, they're going to be doing some clips in the future. I think humanizing more of the team, David Schwartz, Chris Larson, all these guys over at Ripple, which is going to be nice because then we're going to get some clarity. I think this is good to do some damage control, especially people asking their questions. We can get some questions answered in the future in the form of 1 minute clips from the Ripple team. So, well, by the way, this guy kind of looks like Gary G, no? That was weird. Where'd he go? I found... This guy kind of looks like Gary Gensler, no? Bruh. What?
Rios?
My name is Brad Chase.
Why does Brad Chase look like Gary Gensler? Guys, is that just me? Literally looks like Gary Gensler. Why does Brad Chase look like Gary Gensler? There's my question. Fabulous. Also, when 589, you know, because, you know, I want that 589. Let's come on. Anyways, guys, Ripple lawsuit to see SEC response on Monday. XRP near 4.5 million mark in liquidity pools. The TLDR is that today a response is due, and we're going to see a redacted version of that response on Wednesday. So that is interesting. We're seeing some more detail here. This is the key thing. SEC versus Ripple judgment day for XRP. The SEC must file the reply brief by Monday, today, and a redacted version by Wednesday. Now, I didn't see anything on Ripple's website, anything on the SEC website, no news, no press release, anything. So I think that Tuesday, Wednesday, we should see some more stuff. It may be the final court filings in the SEC versus Ripple case. After the reply brief filing, Judge Torres will deliberate and rule on the punishment for breaking U.S. securities laws. In July 2023, we saw that Ripple went up to 80 cents. That's when we saw that it was ruled that Ripple, what's going on here? That's a weird. Ruled that Ripple breached Section 5 of the U.S. Securities Act for failing to register XRP as a security in sales to institutional investors. So the token itself is not a security. We're now on the final leg, the final shenanigans. The question now is like, how much will they pay? The penalty, right? Some people think it's going to be tiny, none at all. Some people say in the billions. I don't think it's going to be in the billions, guys. And even if it's big, we may see a buy the hype, sell the news event in terms of the penalty comes out. People are like, uh-oh, it's over for XRP. They think that Ripple will start selling, but Ripple already has liquidity available to pay this fine. So if I see that it goes down because of this penalty or the size of the penalty, I'm going to be scooping up more XRP. Because I don't really think that it's going to be a 7, 8, 9, like a colossal figure. I don't think so. And I don't think so that Ripple will be, I mean, even we look at this chart, higher highs, higher lows, right? We're bound for a breakout. It's just a matter of time. Unless we forget that we were hitting like almost $2 in the previous bull run in spring of 2021 in the midst of the SEC nonsense. So guys, lots of good stuff to look forward to for Ripple. Wednesday, we should be seeing the redacted version from the SEC. So hopefully we get some more clarity there. What do you guys think about Elon Musk? Is this cap? Is there any legitimacy to this, or is it just nonsense? XRP guys are just excited for no reason. That's exciting, and this is the most exciting thing for me, is the stablecoin, and more of a reveal in a month at Apex in the Netherlands. Let me know what you guys think about the stablecoin. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.